change is the end result of all true learning. Despite the continuing pandemic situation, our institution and students have been putting immense efforts in initiating and pursuing online education through several platforms and strategies. As a part of this, Team Germinate is launching KOED 2.0, a new and advanced program of the existing structure of KOED for the academic year 2021 to 2022. Hence, I invite you all to virtually witness this new beginning.
வணக்கம். தூணிலும் இருப்பது துரும்பிலும் இருப்பது கடவுளா கரோனாவா? இந்த சர்வதேச சர்வதிகாரியை வைவதா வாழ்த்துவதா? நம் கல்வி முறையும் கேள்விக்குறியானது. மழையின் தலையில் எரிந்த நெருப்பை திரியில் அமர்த்திய திறமையுடையோன் மாந்தன் இதையும் நேர்மறை செய்தான். ஆம், இதோ 2021 மற்றும் 22 கல்வி ஆண்டிற்கான குமரகுருவின் ஆன்லைன் கல்வி முறை கோட் 2ஆம் தொகுப்பு. அசாத்தியத்தை அசைக்கும் இக்கல்வி முறையின் தொடக்கம் இதோ.
Hi, this is Kailash, project lead of ADTB. ADTB, Dr2B, is a patient monitoring robot designed for global pandemic. This robot holds Make in India award from Indian International Science Festival 2020, and it has been published in 200 plus national and international journals. And this robot is eligible for receiving grant for up to 40 lakhs from Indian Ministry of Electronics and Communication. Yeah, this robot we designed during this pandemic, and this pandemic made this product a very huge success. And we have also formed a team named Kiox, which is fully based on AI and AI based products. Yeah, and we are also being eligible for many grants which are available during our courses. And yes, this project is made by 5 team members, myself, Prem Kumar, Kanika Gayatri, Shankar Raj, and Sri Shweta. Yeah, we 5 made this robot a wholesome product, and we have been run many clinical tests and trials in 2 hospitals, and it holds a very good recognition and appreciation from the doctors, from very good and professional doctors in our city now.
Hi, myself Dr. Kumaraguru. I'm a faculty at the Department of Biotech, KCT. I'm here since 2017, so ever since I joined KCT, teaching and research is my bread and butter. So teaching, because of pandemic, it's happening online, so the physical classroom is empty, but the virtual classrooms are full. And KCT is on top of providing all this infrastructure, IT related infrastructure that is necessary for this online teaching. And with regards to research, it's been challenging for most of us because research requires students and faculties to be physically present in the lab. However, we have changed slightly the format of doing research. Majority of the experiments are conducted in the virtual labs using computers. So we are fortunate this year that we have received a research grant from Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, of project worth 33 lakhs to establish a center for excellence dedicated to study infectious diseases. So using this center, we will train a future generation of scientists and students, not only from KCT but also globally. And we are aiming to provide summer and winter courses to train students on high resolution microscopy and also various detection systems. So we are hoping to open the center when the institution reopens. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Pawan from Aeronautical Engineering. So I was affected by Corona past November and my family members were hospitalized too. So at that time I was mentally drained and I could not focus on my career and educational side. So at that time my educational institution were a great support for me, and if you are affected by Corona, please don't panic. Be bold and go through the journey, and it will teach you in all possible ways. Do mask up, vaccinate and sanitize yourself. Keep yourself safe and others too. Thank you so much.
So I was affected by COVID 4 months ago, and not just me, it was all my family members, my wife, my children. I have 2 children, so one is 3.5 years old and the other one was just 20 days old when I was affected by COVID. And we were all together as a family, and all of us were diagnosed COVID positive, so which was actually a trauma initially. So I was diagnosed and immediately I isolated myself, got myself tested, and then seeked correct medical intervention immediately. So I was all well, doing well in the hospital. And I just wanted to add one bit that so I had in the last day when I was tested COVID positive, I had a series of meeting with my colleagues in my in Kumaraguru Institute of Agriculture, I would say. In fact, they were just a few meters away from me, but I followed all the COVID protocols as much as I could. I was wearing mask, I was using sanitizers, and I made sure that I maintained social distancing. But though I was affected by COVID and I had meeting with many of my colleagues on the same day when I was diagnosed, none of them were affected by COVID. Right, so they were all safe and they were not affected by COVID, which clearly tells that if we follow all the protocols mandated by the government, I don't think we will either receive or transmit COVID to anyone near and dear to us. So the best thing is to get ourselves vaccinated and maintain all the protocols mentioned by the government. So that will make sure that we all of us manage this pandemic in the best way possible, and keep going on with our life as it is. Thank you so much.
Hi, welcome to KOED 2.0. KOED means Kumaraguru Online Education version 2. KOED 1.0 was launched last year with a set of faculty members brainstormed, discussed and came out with the idea of KCT's unique online education platform. And the lessons learnt during KOED 1.0 is continuously improvised based on the feedback received from students and faculty members. Now KOED 2.0 is ready with breakout rooms, collaborative tools to assess the students and actively engage the students in collaborative mode, and new assessment techniques have been introduced.
I've enjoyed the transition from offline to online classes due to the ease and efficiency of the Microsoft Teams platform, which enabled us to stay in touch with my classmates and professors across different channels. Synchronous and asynchronous tests and the idea of having 2 cycles per semester best fits our day-to-day activities and makes us feel less pressured.
I feel accomplished when I complete my professional course that suits my own interest and get certified for it from renowned institution in a single click. Connecting and networking from experts across nation, listening to their webinars made knowledge available easier due to this online environment.
Hands-on learning and training are the most desired aspiration of me. I wish KOED 2.0 would provide remote access to simulation-based, experimental-based labs to have a virtual setup in our house.
With a year of journey with KOED, I anticipate all the upcoming classes to be more engaged with facilitated discussions, peer-to-peer learning and inclusion of gamification in learning subjects.
I look forward for having more self-paced, blended learning with interesting assessments. I also believe that this online academic year will give us with added flexibility and more collaboration than the previous year.
Hello, Kumaraguru Online Education was started exactly 1 year back during August 2020 as a platform to engage our students in a different way and provide a better experience in teaching learning. That time it was a wonderful experience for all of us. For the faculty members, they had interaction with premier institutions like IIMs, and they browsed almost many are, I would say, the more number of research journals where they can get best practices followed in different institutions and integrate into code. Subsequently, we had good number of students involving in the preparation process, and we involved alumni members also, and thus we had the team Project Germinate. The Project Germinate, I would say, it's a wonderful thought, and they came out with a beautiful platform that is code. And when I turn back and look at the way in which we progressed in this 1 year, it's wonderful, and it's very happy moments, I would say. We had good amount of learning with which we can revise the code, and today we are ready with Code 2.0, which is aimed at engaging the students and faculty members effectively and efficiently. And today we have incorporated different modes of assessments, different modes of delivery, and different ways by which a student can submit his assignments and test results. And with this, I welcome all the student members to the new academic year 21-22. Thank you.
Greetings and welcome into this yet another virtual launch. I think of this day as incredible because of the 75th year of our country. Friends, I want to wish you today, each of your families, everybody, best of health, best of safety and care, but also wishes on this momentous day for India. So I want to ask you to think, what is the purpose of celebrating India? Celebrating India means celebrating ourselves, and celebrating ourselves means we have to have a purpose. Since this is a momentous day, my mind is running into what we should be, what is the vision, what is the purpose of us, India, and in the future. India is 75 today, but will reach 100, and what is our role at India at 100? Actually, more than my role, your role at India at 100, because it will be truly your India. India at 75 is my India, but India at 100 will be your India. And what is all this related to code? What is all this related to yet another academic year starting? Life is between these two things now. There is a mask on my table, there is an iPad on my table, and the iPad is running Microsoft Teams. Maybe it has Kite, maybe it has lectures. Are we staying protected with this, or are we going to actually live through this to make a fantastic learning experience? 1 year has been trials, has been what can I say, innovation. It also has been struggles. But now these gadgets are not only relaxation tools or passion gadgets. These gadgets are helping us actually survive learning or actually thrive in education. The code ecosystem, which is according to me a novel venture by many of us and many of you, has been fairly successful, has had its challenges. This year I hope we will not only survive it, but actually use it very well. Because I don't think even in class some of you would have courageously said, I have a question, but here you can use the chat box. You can use a subgroup, you can use a channel, you can create limitless ways to connect and interact. You can watch lectures later, you can study through it, you can experience through it. So I invite you this year not to look at this as temporary, but actually as a parallel support structure and start using this. I think it's very important. Let's hope that towards the end of the year that we can come back to campus. We can go to our old ways of learning, but that old way will never be the past. It will be the new future where this and that will coexist together, and maybe the code will be physical and virtual, and in fact people call it very different names today. So I want to welcome you, I want to wish you, but most importantly, once again I call for your engagement into this platform, because this temporariness has become a permanent culture in the way we interact, in the way we connect, in the way we learn, and actually the way we live. So for your generation, a digital generation, because you were born with the internet, you were born with an email, you were born with an app, you were born with a mobile phone and the best of connectivity, this should not be difficult. But don't get stuck in what was the past. Please use this, enjoy this day. I want to finish by saying this year has been extraordinary due to the many disastrous realities that we saw around the world and specifically in India. I want to wish every one of you who have relatives, parents, family members, siblings, neighbors, or just people you know who have actually worked hard for the pandemic. To some of you who have gone through distress, my strength with you. But most importantly, I want to wish, saying that as a country, as a culture, as a society, as an institution, let's fight this together and come back in campus, meet each other. But till that, KOED will be a fantastic opportunity to learn. Best wishes, stay strong, keep learning and enjoy this moment of it while you stay safe and healthy. Thank you.
Hello everybody, this is Vijilesh from the Office of Student Affairs. Hope you and your family members are safe and secure, have been vaccinated also. So if you have not yet got vaccinated, kindly ensure that you do so when your turn comes. I am very happy that the KOED 2.0 is getting launched and you are eagerly awaiting to start the academic year 2021. So best wishes to one and all, happy learning. So in one angle, when the learning is going on the other side, we should ensure that our physical and mental well-being is also taken care of. So of late, due to the pandemic, we are all restricted to our homes. So we may not be able to visit our friends and be together or able to use our playgrounds or balance between the academic pressure as well as the physical and mental requirements. So keeping this in mindset, I would request everybody to participate in whatever competitions that the college is planning. Be in touch and participate in every activity which is of your interest, so that it will have a lighter impact on the academic pressure, and it will help you to balance between the academics and the physical requirements. So whenever possible, be in touch with your friends, have lighter moments, and if there is any issue, if you need any support, we are always there for you to provide that. So all of you know that we have a Kumaraguru counseling services vibrantly functioning. You can always contact Ms. Valikala for such supports. For any other suggestions, grievances and feedbacks, do contact me so we can be immediately of help to you. So thank you. So wish you all the very best. Happy learning.
Hello students, I am happy to meet you all via this virtual platform. The coronavirus is still showing no signs of slowing down. The variants are becoming smarter, deadlier, stealthier and faster. But governments and scientists across the world are battling this virus to contain this virus. This is a battle like we have not seen in this entire century. Our normal life has been affected and government has put various restrictions like closure of schools and colleges. But learning must not stop, and thankfully because of technology, learning has not stopped. When Kumaraguru institutions launched KOED last year, it was carefully designed by a team of about 40 faculty and students from various departments. The main goals of KOED was to ensure efficiency, that is accessibility to all, and to ensure an optimal learning experience. The assessments were designed in such a way as to be convenient, at the same time to encourage learning. It has been a year now since the launch of KOED, and therefore Project Germinate undertook a 360-degree analysis of various processes of KOED via inputs from faculty and students. We identified certain areas which have scope for improvement, and we have put together an enhanced version of KOED, that is KOED 2.0. In KOED 2.0, the focus will be on ensuring lively classroom interactions with the faculty inside the classroom, and also collaborative activities and projects beyond the classroom. Our faculty are organizing their lectures such that the sync classes are going to be highly interactive with discussions in breakout rooms and gamified quizzes. Now, quizzes are going to be as a means to learn the topic rather than to be feared. So, the next academic year will be in cycle mode, and each semester will have 2 cycles. The first cycle in the upcoming semester will start in 16th August, and the second cycle will start in 18th October. Now, each cycle will have 3 to 4 courses, and each cycle will be a bit longer than the previous academic year, and it will be around 7 weeks long. In Code 1, you took the CAET exam, which was a comprehensive exam covering the entire syllabus at the end of the cycle. But in Code 2, to ensure you to focus better, there will be 2 continuous assessment tests. The first continuous assessment test will be conducted somewhere in the middle of the cycle, which will cover the first 50% of the portion, and the second continuous assessment test will be at the end of the cycle, which will cover the second 50% of the syllabus. In Code 2, faculty will also be assigning interesting activities that require collaboration, like creating video assignments, e-posters, and designing prototypes. In summary, Code 2 is designed to keep learning an enjoyable experience with efficiency and accessibility as its core.
Looking forward to virtually connect and learn together with my friends.
I welcome you all to a new academic year and an enhanced version of Code, that is Code 2.0.
All the best. Looking forward to Code 2.0. Welcome once again.